Hi, I'm Zach Coleman with Politico. Just wanted to say that the G7 countries have committed to ending fossil fuel subsidies by 2025. The IMF said the fossil fuel industry is grabbing subsidies totaling $11 million per minute. There's legislation in the House to end these subsidies right now. So Speaker Pelosi or anyone who can answer this, what's the appetite within the caucus for actually taking that up and voting for it on the floor?
I've been trying to get rid of those subsidies for as long as I've been in a position to do so. Right now, we have tried to counter, to offset what that is. You have a situation where some of the leading fossil fuel companies, leading oil companies, make $1 trillion a year. They need no incentive to drill, but there is in the Congress still support for them to have that. In order to offset that, to recognize that that shouldn't be, just speaking personally now, we have in the legislation our goal. We have a goal, we have a vision, we have a goal, we have a timetable, we have milestones. And what our purpose is in our legislation to reach those milestones, whether it's by 2030 for 50%, that is what we will do, and that's what our legislation enables us to do, to reach the President's goals, our goals. We're in that position because of the work of the Select Committee. The Select Committee has been a champion, and many of the members are here, some on this panel. You heard from some of them yesterday. The 2018 class has many members on the panel, and they had their own press conference yesterday. You heard from our chairman yesterday. You heard from our distinguished chair of the caucus, of the Select Committee, leading us today. So we have our vision, we have our timetable, we have our milestones. We will meet them without that, but I think that that should be something that's always for consideration. Thank you for your question.
If I may, Madam Speaker, just to elaborate briefly, I've had that legislation in the House for years. And as you know, there was progress going forward. We were dealing with the reality of the Senate. That was not going to happen with this immediate package. But that's not the end of the game. This package that we have moving forward is going to result in dramatic impacts, and this is a path that we're going to continue on, which you've seen in terms of the reaction from many in the private sector. So we're not giving up on that. There is, I think, an overwhelming majority of the House that would support it, but we're going to deal with the realities in the Senate now and go forward.